Welcome, you guys. I presume you're also here to watch a competition? Welcome, in case the rain song on. Now come at the right time, also perhaps the wrong one. Competition is coming to close with only the final, the result of which is already beyond doubt, will have to take place. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of Farrowbird and Estam. They are both leading up exponents in the art of jumping, but in my experience, Farrowbird is sure to win. Farrowbird is far better at this than all the other paper frogs, and has won countless championships as a result. He is, therefore, the undisputed favourite. Has the strongest legs, the most agile mind, the most resolute spirits. Most importantly, he constantly seeks to share his know-how with all the other frogs. This stamp is like me, one of the paper frogs who learned by watching him. We respect, trust, and believe that he will once again achieve great success. Before the final begins, I'd like to stay and practice a little longer to prepare for the next round of competitions. If you do not mind, for practice together, Faster might even come up with some good ideas to help me jump on the better. So after choosing the paper frog, he will save the princess with the organized camp. The paper frog. I'm ready, I guess. Let's see if you can feel the virtue inherent in a contest. Yeah, guess we'll have to see how good this Farrowbird guy is. He'll blow your socks off for sure. Still, he did seem a bit nervous when I saw him recently. He was constantly practicing the most basic moves and then getting annoyed at how he was performing them. But these are the finals, no one was getting nervous, right? No problem, nerves are to be expected. That's what I thought, but no, I still believe in me. He's not the type to give in so easily. I'm going to keep practicing myself. If you like the guests, please feel free to have a look around. Finals about to begin, folks, so be sure you don't miss them. And here it is, here it comes, my fine hind leg. Ladies and gentlemen, the parallel Farrowbird steps forward to make his leap, and he jumped 3 lotus leaves and fell into the water. It seems to have a champion. The one who will welcome our princess is Stamp. Congratulations to our... No, Mr. Horolo, I protest. This is ridiculous, absurd. I shall not accept the title of champion in this manner. Goodness gracious, by the morning dew. Come now, you surpassed Farrowbird in front of our frog guy. Farrowbird slipped up, that's all. He's just not in good form, you know. That will not convince me, nor any other paid frogs. Anyway, let's give Farrowbird a moment to himself. We'll continue this later, it seems to have guests. Welcome to Rainson Pond. What can I help you? We saw a frog make a really awesome leap. Your name must call Sarah Farrowbird. He is one of the participants in this contest and the finest jumper in all the ponds, or so he once was. The contest, I hope Pamela gets it. This must be the sort of competition to see who can jump the best. Very sharp of you, young lady. This is exactly the sort of competition we're running. Only the most legendary leaper and skilled skipper may take the crown, thus earning the great burden of rescuing the princess. Sounds pretty cool. Jamie seems to have missed it all, though. What a shame. You have done so well too, Paimon. Why Paimon? Flying doesn't normally involve much bouncing, you know. Flying faster than jumping will be an easy win for you. But wouldn't that be cheating? You're supposed to use your legs to jump. If one of us has to take part, it'd have to be you. The Paimon's never seen you jump that far before, except when you're running away from monsters. In that case, you do well to ask our champion over here for some advice. My apologies to your guest, Mr. Horlo too, but I said it before and I'll say again, I'm no champion. But surely as the Lotus Stem stand, according to the rules, you are the champion. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. This contest is meant to pick the best of us, the most skilled of jumpers to go save your princess. This is a matter of the honour of all frogkind. And Farrowbear is the very best of us. You know this, all of us do. So Farrowbear's really damn impressive. Oh, we've heard a lot of other paper frogs about him. Is everything they say about him true? That's right, was the best frog in our pond. You could easily bound all the way across 12 Lotus Leaf and land on the 13th, and you land so lightly you got dew upon the leaf will not be disturbed. You even jump between Lotus Leaf and miss the flowing river, not falling into water, no matter how fierce the current was. I'm guessing he's not in good form right now. Yeah, he seems kinda down. He looked super sad when he was just leaving just now too. He's just having a temporary rough patch. That's the only reason he made that mistake. Please, Mr. Harwello, for the sake of the contest and the sake of our calling, I'd like to ask for a rematch. If you deem unnecessary, I can consult the opinion of all the other frogs. I'm sure they concur. Listen, Miss Damp, I know you're a capital fellow, sharp mind and upstanding to boot. But did you not see how Farrowbear was faring? He left without even attempting to make another leap. I'll speak with him. We train together on steps. I'll know how he feels. I'll understand. For the love of Lotus Leaves and Lucent Dew. Alright, I'll go with you to meet Farrowbert. Well, come along too. We're really good at encouraging people. And we're great jumpers too. Yeah? Have you been secretly training behind Paimon's back or something? I'm just good at making others jump a long way away. Both humorous and polite. Thank you for your goodwill. In that case, let us go together. With any luck, the good humor of yours may soothe his sore spirit. Pond protect us. I wonder which shall serve us better, the soft or hard approach.
Strike a pose! May I present?
He's here. There you are. There was ceremonies over there. Just the opposite, in fact. Both Mr. Horrolo and I are of the opinion that things are far from over. Indeed, I hereby announce in my capacity as referee that you, Mr. Falber, have one more chance to jump. To maintain the fairness of this competition and to fulfill duty to the calling, you must do a re-jump. Dear Mr. Horlow, I, as a contestant, cite the competition rules pertaining to competitive behavior that may bring harm to oneself and one tribe. I forfeit my second jump attempt. I do not want to disappoint everyone again, nor bring ruin to our calling. This is the only true responsible course of action. Wow, what professional answer! Even had the specific clauses handy. Even gave it a touch of emotional appeal. Alright, looks like playing hardball is a gun's work. Oh, listen to you, I'll notice leave, but you haven't left the venue. I don't understand what you mean to say, again. This is the best place from which to watch the competition unfold. And you're right, you can see everything that's going on in the long distance jumping contest from here. If we really had given up and no longer want to have anything to do with the contest, why would he stay? And you know, we should talk about this anymore. I believe I've been clear. Start with Sam and two guests as well. So tiring. But listen to us, would you? Is there anything else I can help you with, dear guest? You saw the terrible state I was in. I admit, I mostly knew what you were going to say the moment I saw you arrive with his stamp. My answer is no, and so it will always be. Look at my ankles. They are not ankles that can carry such a heavy burden. Not ones that can save a printer. They look very sturdy. They look like very sturdy ankles to me. Yeah, Paimon hasn't either. I made a mistake. No, I've been making mistakes all along. I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot continue competing. Hey, don't go. I just want to tell you one thing, one last thing. All frogs make mistakes. Good guess, you didn't understand, And you should believe that mistakes were mere drops of dew that fall upon our head, nothing that could truly knock a froggy down. But I was wrong. They were never mere drops, but rather more akin to rocks at the bottom of the pond. Withered wood stuck into the waterbed, or a fence hidden within the muck. We can overlook them, bury them, step over them, or pretend they don't exist. But they will not rest, my friend. They will await the opportunity for a chance to come back to bite you. Please go and let me go too. I am nothing but a mere lotus head who has lost all its seeds to move. You will like breeze will surge through the many holes in my heart and chill me to the bone. I cannot take up this great burden. This is the voice of my heart. I have let all the frogs down, including myself. You still have a retrial, you know. Yeah, you got another chance to prove yourself. I do not wish to taste the bitter pang of failure once more. My legs and my heart cannot. Wow, this lotus leaf is moving all of a sudden. What's going on? Huh? But it should have been fixed in place. No, it's moving forward. Please stand firm, dear guest. I will steer it as best as I can. Would you look at that? Bowerbird at the unyielding, Bowerbird unyielding, Bowerbird bold. Seize the opportunity slowly bang. That's a spectacular leap. Spectacular indeed. This is a miracle without precedent. He is the only paper frog ever to leap across this precipice. I knew you had it in you, Bowerbird. I believe in you. The Lotus leader suddenly started moving. That was your doing, wasn't it? It was something that Mr. Harlow and I came up with together. I apologize to you guys for finding this for you. I'll do it all over again. No problem. Alright then, Faber, now that everyone has finished your great leap, you no longer have any reason to reject the victor's crown. But it was a coincidence, miracle born of circumstances, just one fleet jump. It's only with the aid of these two guys I was able to do it as well. I'll be honest, we're just having fun drifting alongside you. Exactly, we're just watching from sidelines. That big jump was all yours. Still, our work wasn't in vain. Right, it would be a waste to stand by and watch such a brilliant frog give up like that. You love it so much and you trained so hard for so long, it would be awful if you just gave up. A tragedy for you and frogkind. On the guesterly, your hearts are pure within the first drop of morning dew. I'm sorry my friends have done you such an injustice. You should have been the winner of that match. But now you proved that you were the best of us, did you not? Please listen to me. We have many competitions ahead of us, and I will gladly compete with you 100, 1,000 times more. But this time, we must put our best frog forward to fetch the princess. This is our calling, and the future of Ringsong Palms rests upon it. As such, there's no room for error. Do you understand me? I do. Good, Arabet. That's wonderful. Well, this all seems to have turned out great. We have ourselves a real champion now, don't we? Next up, our champion should go rescue the princess, and our calling will be complete. How about that princess of yours? Yeah, so you said a whole bunch about this princess of yours. Fetch her this, best rock that. Nothing's ready, dear. I don't know where the princess is. Of course, we're about to go receive and rescue her, for she lives in a town made of vines and giant trees. Only the bravest, boldest, most jumpiest of frogs may fade the forms in deep mist, leading atop the towers to deliver the princess from a cage. Seems like a lot of pressure to be putting on someone. I'll definitely fall down halfway. Come now, Faramir, don't be such a rush to reach the pond. Why, we have yet to even lay eyes upon that tree. Our hard work has paid off. We have located the tower. It is in the kingdom of breeze and bells. Mr. Harlow, there is naught there but forest and flying squirrels, certainly not a high tower. Are you certain that it is our destination? Absolutely. I personally went to inspect that place. The tower is so high that you can barely see the top. They're not, I reckon, who might scale it apart from us paper frogs. Yeah, sounds really impressive. Now let's meet in the kingdom. You're coming along too? That'll be wonderful. Well, looks like I've got quite a crowd for a little princess welcoming party. Not bad about them. So you knew that things would work out for the best. Let's make our preparation and set forth for the kingdom of breeze and bells. As for you, dear guests, we shall see you there. Ah, yes, Mr. Falberry, so to the award ceremony first, would you? It will take place at the pond. No. Yes.
Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for
As one with wind and cloud!
Cryo Incarnate! Transfigure. Whirling Snow! Kamisato Art! Sometsu! Ya! Ta! Ya! Ha! Ta! Ta! Ha! Take flight! My will and Yeah! Yoo-hoo!
Clouds high. The bird.
Do your master's bidding! Take your true form! Whirling Snow! Embrace the ice! Yeah! Ta! Ha! Ha!
The wind knows me.
My will and yeah! Ta! Ha! Ta! Ha! Shower me with
Fallen leaves. Adore.
by ordinance divine. Take your truth. Take flight. Sakura swirl. Ta, 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 ya. Ha. Strike a pose. Sha.
Wind strider.
My apologies. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Clouds high. The birds.
Cryo incarnate! Take flight! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Ha! Ha! Whirling snow! Chia! Xia! My will Yeah! My apologies! Ha! Ha! Tja! Drop your weapons! Power that ended Haishan! Overruled! Justice will prevail! By royal decree! Transfixed! Stop right there! Eyes on me! Hands where I can see them! Oz, reveal the... right there! Power that ended Haishan! Justice will prevail! By royal decree... Stop right there! To ashes! Overruled! Hands where I can see them! Final... Laid bare! Stop right there! Power that ended Haishan! Everlasting as the moon! Justice will prevail! Oz revealed! Overruled!
Mhm. Mhm.
Watch out! Hey there! Out of the frying pan, it's... Adventure time! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork! A proper send-off! From the Spinolith... Hey there! Ha! Ha! Hiya! Ha ha! Coming at ya! Submit! Eat this! Boba, get... Everybody stand back! Let... A proper send-off! From the Hey there! Positions! Yeah. I'll protect us. Don't be scared! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dance with the waves! Just like we rehearsed! Come on, we can do it! Stay put! Ready, go! Hit! All eyes on me! With all my strength! Pull it, Amber! Help! Go! Let's dance! Uruguay, you're up! Go, go!
Mm-hmm.
By royal decree, I summon. I'll protect us. Sign here, please.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Express delivery.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter.
Hi. Let the show begin.
Ha! Breaking new ground! Sight clear! Ha! Tuh! Scanning! Tuh! Ha! Tuh!
Try this on for size. Fly.
Witness the power of Goop. Give up.
Flags fly. Observe.
Charge!
Ha!
Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Strike is one.
Everyone on me! Advance!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Give up. Goodbye.
Where's my wheat?
Laid bare.
No rest for the wicked.
Final warning.
Propagate. Here. Ha. Here. Ha. Huh. Yeah.
Perhaps this is one of the worst transmutations I've had for a while. Huh?
decisions. Yeah. For you. Yeah. Yeah.
Please wait here a moment. I will introduce the trial for you, as well as few things that you'll need to watch out for. Oh, Highness shows a decisive decision maker, huh? Yes, that's a true princess for you. I declare I accept the trial quite suddenly. Oh, perhaps my introduction seemed a little too forthcoming, my apology. In truth, there have been many squirrels who, like you, have suddenly turned up and declared their intentions to undergo the trial. So I am more accustomed to seizing such candidates. At least there were many before the dragon attacked the kingdom. You said it was to retrieve a relic. It is indeed, as I mentioned not long ago, a giant dragon passed through our kingdom. We tried our best driving away, but before leaving, trampled both the trial ground and the sacred site where the relic was kept to smithereens. Our original stable trial environment is now very different from the way it used to be. The wind currents have become unpredictable, causing a dramatic increase in the difficulty of some trial stages. After the environment changed so drastically, some candidates who could have easily passed the first two stages before now find even the first stage too challenging. But from another perspective, current trial is actually a better test of candidates' true strength, so it should better help us choose a strong guardian of the kingdom. I'm pretty strong. Goodbye, Montu. That is really the case. Let's get straight to it. Allow me to introduce the trial for you. Simply put, in this trial, Cannon must help his squirrel companion fly in the right direction by guiding them along the wind current. Don't worry, it isn't complicated. All you have to do is observe the direction of the current and make the decision accordingly. Of course, you need not worry about the issue of direction in this kingdom. No wind can stop me from flying wherever I will. Alright, let's begin. Please make sure you're both ready. Normally, Princess Simus, who possesses immense power flight, may go even against the current through the wind passage. Ordinary flying squirrels would be scared off by the flurry of floral fury unleashed. Okay. That is amazing you flew past so easily. Your ability to judge the wind current is also remarkable. It seems that you're worthy to undergo the trial after all. That was my case to say with the relics being kept. Hopefully we won't have another run in that dragon. I am a voice, but not life. Oh, what was that? Sound like someone's voice. Traveler, did you hear that? I definitely heard it. I have no idea what it meant. Oh, the princess way ahead. Let's forget about that for now and catch up with her first. You know, these footprints are massive. Passing driving Dragonway also drove into a rage. A relic gets down there past the trial and you may claim it. I'm afraid that a relic will be protected by some kind of seal or guard or something. It looks like just lying there and doesn't seem like anything stopping someone from just taking it. There's a hop and a step away. What you say is correct. The relic does indeed have a seal, namely the trial that you have seen. According to the Kingdom record, one must pass the trial in order to retrieve the relic. Conversely, if it is taken by someone who has not yet passed the trial, it will lose its meaning as a relic. Thus, even I must pass the entire trial to retrieve the true relic. There must be both a trial and a challenger to do so. Though satisfying these two conditions, the best case scenario is that we'll be walking away with a useless lump of stone. The best case scenario, does that mean something worse could happen to you? Those who act in defiance of the rule shall be cursed. Cursed? In that case, let's just go ahead and set the trial. I don't expect you to be able to judge the wind current so accurately. If you were flying squirrels like I am, navigating those wind current will pose you no challenge of that, I am certain. Paimon's natural when it comes to flying. Is that so? I'm glad to hear that because you two are the most guardian-like candidates I've ever seen. And let's continue. The current wind conditions are just right. No problem. Everything's going great. Maybe we're the guardians Her Highness has been looking for. Your Highness was outstanding too. Thank you for your kind words. I had in fact passed the trial many times for the dragon destroy the sacred site. Well, in terms of flying ability, I am confident that the other squirrel is my equal. Previous candidate flying from the first three stages is too difficult. But your Highness already passed the trial, how come you didn't take the relic? Unfortunately, the relic has yet to acknowledge me. So even guardians require the relic's acknowledgement. I do not know, perhaps it thought I didn't pass the trial. Surely there aren't hidden stages. All I know is the relic has never lit up for me. But you, not only have you come precise our kingdom's our need, but your capabilities are in the now. That's why I believe you will earn the relic's acknowledgement. Let's continue the final stage of the trial awaits. Don't recall if these line up or not. No, they didn't.
I see everything. Strike a pose with all my strength. Scatter. Committed to memory.
Really, but exceptionally skilled. Something's wrong with the Fury's flowers. Very well, then I shall complete this part on my own. We passed, traveler. We're Guardians now, so is this the relic that you Oh, look, it's a Saint Quartz. Oh. Is this the relic that used in acknowledge new Guardians? There's something carved into it, like a line of text. Maybe that time will take a closer look. Stories follow rules, unfolding is cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. That one's a get. Do you get, traveler? It's probably some roundabout way of cheering us on. Those words have always been there, even I do not know their origin. I sense that they may hold some great significance for the kingdom, but I have yet to grasp the meaning. Whatever the case, given your performance in trial, undoubtedly the most suitable candidate for the title of Guardian I have ever met. Your abilities and judgment are beyond question. Meeting at a time like this is truly a blessing for the kingdom. Now that we have retrieved the relic, we may hold the ceremony right away. I am fully confident that your courage and abilities will have won you the relic's respect. You flatter me, your highness. Yeah, it was nothing. We're just glad we could help you, your highness. Oh, when did you guys get here? I'm honored if I noticed you arrived. We flew well, Velkars. We were among the best flyers around when we were young. You know, how else will we have been able to serve the princess? Never judge a squirrel by its appearance. Well, I never. Yeah, if this is turning up at our time of crisis. A guardian emerging from the trials victorious and the relic in our possession intact and unharmed. Your Highness, everything is exactly the legend said. Seems our kingdom finally has a future to look forward to. We shall find out soon enough. Now please place your hand upon the relic, let it light up and proclaim that you are henceforth the guardian of the kingdom. That's it, even lit up, that's all. I'm gonna take a look. Maybe it's been there so long that it just got light up anymore. I like how candles that have been lying around too long won't burn for everybody. Oh, how could that be? All the details match, yet the relic still. Your Highness, whatever the case, at least the relic is in our hands, even if our guest has failed to be acknowledged by. No, Your Highness. Place the relic to one side. It is my kingdom for which the challenges have come before. It is I who must acknowledge them. Your Highness, but no ruler of our kingdoms has ever taken it upon themselves to acknowledge a guardian. Then let us create a precedent for future rulers to follow. Traveller, Paimon, come forward. As Prince of the Kingdom of Breeze and Bell, I hereby declare that Travel and Paimon shall henceforth be recognized as the Kingdom's Paladins of Breeze and Bells. At your service, Your Highness. Hooray, Paladin of Breeze and Bells. Hey, such a cool title. Never cool than just being any old guardian. Surely that means we still haven't found our guardian, and if that is so, then we won't be able to fill our calling. And if we can't fulfill our calling, we'll no longer have a future to look forward to, just like the kingdom came before us. Fear not, I will find a way. Hey, speaking of choosing guardian, we're currently choosing champion over at Rainsong Pond. You mean that fire bird? You could jump super high? You're right, no reason I held the contest was to find a champion to come rescue the princess. Although it doesn't seem like the princess needs saving. If you are looking for a super strong champion to win your contest, they just so happen to have one. Well, there's bound to be heaps of potential champions over there. And by champion, you mean guardian. What an extraordinary coincidence. My trial doesn't really have anything to do with jumping. Still, from what you said, sounds like they found the strongest candidate to complete the calling. Wait, but your highness, all paper frogs over there, they're nothing like us, they're not. So what? The guardians will fight our says what's in their heart, not their appearance. Ministers, you're to stay and look at the kingdom while I am gone and go to Rainsong Pond myself. My loyal paladin, I hope that the champion over at Rainsong Pond is as fearless and skilled as you are. Well, skilled is certainly accurate. But as for fearless, that remains to be seen. Oh, you mean to say that this champion over there is actually a sheep in wolf's clothing? I don't know the more reason to go meet him in person. Alright, let's sell then. Oh, and if I'm going to Rainsong Pond, perhaps I better bring some gifts.
A reward on the road.
Have before. Guess it might be more of a up to this part by part thing.
The show begins!
Me. I may definitely want So we're all completely stumped. Looks like I'm here too. Looks like I'm here now too. Oh, it's you. It's a relief that you've come. Thank you for coming, my honorable powder. We seem to have run into a rather peculiar problem. Peculiar problem? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no, don't tell Grandma that Rella has acknowledged Mr. Barroberti either. The problem is only that I hadn't been acknowledged as a guardian. I would actually be simpler. Now to put this, Mr. Farber is indeed a champion jumper, that much is indisputable. The trial he passed was Rain's Song Pond jumping contest. And when he was acknowledged as champion, it was a committee that declared him so. It is true that Highness resides in a tall tower, and this is the kingdom. And this kingdom does indeed have its own series of arduous trials. Well, she got an ancient trial, much less needs me to jump up and rescue her. And the trial, no matter how good I was at jumping, I'd never be able to pass them. They are just undesigned for paper frogs. On paper, you seem like the perfect candidates. What are we to do? We gotta complete our calling. You keep talking about this calling of yours, Mr. Falber mentioned it too. What exactly is it? If you haven't found the guardian and princess you're looking for, why don't you just keep looking? Even if you don't find them right this instance, not like this place is gonna vanish into thin air. Our kingdom exists for its calling, it's just the only way we can save it. Likewise, the president of Rainsong Park has sacrificed so much, and are continuing to sacrifice for that princess who's nowhere to be found. Generations after generations of champions have quietly aged away, all memories of the deeds fading away into oblivion. Mr. Horlow has spoken of these brave ones before. Way down by the burden of unrealized ambition, they're left with no other chance but to end their days in obscurity. Such a fate is crueler than the fall of a kingdom. We must have faith in our champion. If I were perched on a lotus leaf and so I found myself drifting away with the current, I would do my best to make sure I didn't capsize in the middle of the river. And I carry the lotus head bangle, I will not. I cannot shirk my duty. This has nothing to do with courage, Mr. Harlow. Just duty. I'm a new lotus leaf rafting experience was a complete waste of time. Spoken like a true champion. But if I do end up going overboard, you have to call for a stamp. He'll definitely be better at this than I am. He's a real champion when it comes down to it. So why have I ended up being the one on the lotus leaf? Looks like I'll have to go rafting a few more times. You sure are one unique champion. No matter how hard you try, you're always convinced you're going to fail. I really need not worry. After all, not only did you come here entirely of your own accord, but you had the courage to shoulder a great responsibility. You're brave enough to make a choice and boldly follow through with it. At least in my eyes, you're no less than any flying squirrel. Your Highness, thank you for your praise and for your trust. Besides, I'm already in on this lotus leaf. I can't get off now anyway. Well, anyway, now that we have the backing of so many strong fighters, I think it's high time we head into the cave of eerie murmurs to see what lurks in its depth. Sabon, Savage, there's no use trying to stop me. After all, when have you ever succeeded in holding me back? Come on, lighten up. This is the last clue we need to save the kingdom. But no single princess that's gone to Cave of Eerie Murmurs have ever come back out again. If there's nothing to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs, what does it matter whether I return or not? But on the other hand, if there really is a clue to the salvation of the kingdom and then even if I were to be trapped inside, that wouldn't be such a bad thing, would it? What kind of place is this Cave of Eerie Murmurs anyway, and why does your highness sound so serious? No, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Simply put, it's where those princesses of past kingdom searched for the answer. But even until the day the kingdom vanishes utterly, those princesses are never seen again. By never seen again, surely you don't mean the caves hold them alive? They disappear too? There isn't a single flying squirrel that knows, but we'll find out soon enough. To be safe, I'll bring the relic along with us. Who knows, it might just come in handy. Alright, everyone, let's go. Okay, for now. One of you an expert flyer and the other a champion jumper. I trust you'll both be able to keep up with me. Oh, Her Highness has fallen off already. Let's catch up, traveler. The sign has no many kingdoms. But the kingdoms which are established if their calling decline and vanish before they could fulfill it. Vanished? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so the basic up. Oh, pleasure to meet you, huh? Seems you're a popular one indeed, even Her Highness. About the prince paid by Rainsong Pond. Yeah, such a heavy topic. Well, seeing as you asked, it might. Oh, it would be rude not to give you an answer. Oh, well, everything seems fine over Rainsong Pond. You all look so happy to be jumping around and taking part in the contest. Yeah. In one sense, that's so. Wasn't Rainsong Pond never dried up and the contest had never been interrupted? Each committee working tirelessly away and each contestant training constantly, doing everything they can to be up to the task of saving the princess someday. But all those paper frogs, endlessly laboring, they are the price that Rainsong Pond has paid. From the moment we are born, our calling is to practice jumping and save the princess. Every aspect of life at Rainsong Pond revolves around this. Innumerable paper frogs have sat on Rainsong Pond's committee and countless champions have been chosen. All this time, we've never managed to find our princess. Generation upon generation of frustrated champions have thus aged away, not knowing how to fulfill the calling that they so cherished. All they can do is watch helplessly as their once powerful legs grow weak, and their fine webbed feet gradually wither away. And worst of all, because our champions keep aging, we must constantly train new ones to ensure that we have the strongest paper frogs ready at all times, should the princess suddenly appear. So, Rainsong Pond contest continues without any sign of ending yet now. None remember the names of those champions who, though they too once cherished the calling, ended up aging away in helpless impotence. As Princess Simis put it, weighed down by the burden of unrealized ambition, they are left with no other choice but to end their days in obscurity. Such a fate is crueler than the fall of a kingdom. But that's enough about that. The atmosphere is suddenly feeling rather heavy. Let's place our trust in Power Bear and Princess Simis. I'm sure they'll be able to do something about it. Wait, where's the stamp? Oh, that good feeling. So I was going to Strauss, get some fresh air. Perhaps he's practicing his diving as we speak. If only Stamp could share some of his relaxed mindset with Albert, even a fifth of it would do. Boo, 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 boo. I'm sure she heard a strange voice while we were there. Just to let guys know, those paper frogs aren't very good at jumping in caves. Don't worry, Mr. Fowler, Paimon might just been hearing things. I am a voice, but voice is not life. Interaction is only born of contradictions, and only interaction is dialogue. Do this again. Do not fear, these voices will not harm us, are simply lamenting their own past. At least the princess's voices. To be precise, both princess and princess. What they have in common is they are all voices from fallen kingdoms. They came in search of answers, but found nothing. All they could do was stay and lament their fate in vain. You know this place well. You show great intuition, as one would expect of a paladin. That's correct. I've come here often since my ascension. After all, compared to all those princesses and princesses from the past, there's nothing special about me. That's all. It was wishful thinking indeed for me to have imagined that miracle might suddenly happen and that I found a true guardian just like that. But for the sake of my kingdom, I had to keep searching for a way to fulfill my calling. So I looked everywhere, found nothing. Finally, though, and narrowed down my search to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs. Well, because this case has never been thoroughly investigated, and so as not to drive the bonus sick with real cause, the voices go hoarse. I've never entered the Cave of Murmurs itself. Now for the future of the kingdom, and all our aged champions. I've no choice but go in. Don't be afraid, Your Highness. Not only do you have a super strong traveler and the champion jumper, Mr. Barberbird's back you up, but also the seasoned floater, Paimon too. No matter what happens, make sure you stay safe, right, traveler? Mr. Barbert? At your service, Your Highness. We got your back, I think. I mean, we hopefully got your back. Saves like Kate really undesigned for jumping in. Yeah, it's alright, Mr. Champion. We still have plenty of time to prepare. After all, we need to figure out how to get into this cave first. The door open? Come everyone, let us enter. So chilly around here. Such a strange vibe. I'm just glad we haven't seen anything weird. Wait a second, what's that carved on the wall over there? It looks like a story. What's it about? After setting up the trial herself, the princess awaited her guardian within her kingdom. I think I recall this story from the kingdom's records. In the legend, it said that despite the passing of much time, still there came no sign of a guardian, and it seemed that the kingdom's resources will soon run dry. The princess, whose name was Celia, therefore made a decision. She let the kingdom's people fall into a deep slumber and steal off all its land except the tower, where she alone remained to wait the coming of the guardian. What became of this princess? The guardian that she awaited never came. In the end, she is said to have come to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs alone, then vanished from the world without a trace. It is true that this princess showed great courage, but I cannot say that I agree with her approach. As I see it, by deciding to simply wait there while people slept in blissful ignorance, she consigned her kingdom to unknown fate. Instead, she has taken initiative by calling upon the people to unite as one, seek out this guardian together. If she had done this, even if all the efforts had turned out to be in vain, at least she would have known she'd done all she could. It's just as the last time the story says. Stories follow rules, unfolding cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Your Highness, it hasn't come to that yet. Yeah, come on, there's still hope, and who knows, there might be some important clues left for us to find. Forgive me, it seems I've gotten all carried away. Anyway, let's keep searching. Okay, around, it seems I haven't completed the trials in the Cave of Eerie Murmurs yet. The system for saying goodbye is so glaringly obvious. Irritating thing is that it is both reasonable and obvious. Notice leaves and dewdrops. What though? Why is this story being carved on the wall? What is it? Someone carved a story here that goes, once upon a time there was a paper frog who wished he had a pair of wings. He prayed to the goddess who told him that if he could jump higher than all the other frogs, he would have his wings. Wait a second, if he could only jump higher than all the other frogs, why would he needed wings? Maybe it's just hyperbole. No, this champion's name is actually recorded in the community's register. This paper frog, his name was Sibrellus, once won championship 7 times in a row. No frog was his equal. His symbol was a pair of wings made of lotus leaves. So they dubbed him Wings Sibrellus. 7 times in a row. I've not heard you won the championship many times in a row too, Mr. Albert. Me? Yes, I've won it 7 times and this time 6. I'll be no match for this champion, but in those days they had to figure it all out themselves for an experience to go on. If my generation of frogs have jumped higher than others, it is merely by jumping up from the shoulders of giants. There he goes again, putting himself down as usual. So what happens to that champion? This I do not know. According to the committee records, in the last jumping contest he ever took part in, Cyrillus came second. So that means. Indeed it does, given that he no longer felt up to the task of rescuing the princess. Cyrillus announced his retirement there and then. He told his friends that a jumping contest no longer held any meaning for him, and that unless he rediscovered its meaning someday, he would never again compete. From that day forth, not once was his name ever again mentioned in the records of Ringsong Pond. So just like those princes and princesses, there was a point in time after which this champion simply vanished from the world. That's right. All in all, this story really doesn't seem like a promising omen. Hold on a minute, the last time this story is also stories follow rules, unfolding cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Why does this line keep reappearing? We better complete the rest of the trial first. Yes, you're right, let's focus on the puzzle before us. I wonder where will lead us in the end. What's all this in here? Looks like this cave has no intention of just giving us answers, but rather plans on testing us instead. Rose's success is never a traitor. Another trial. Let's do this. Thank you then. Let's go take a look at this final trial. What should we do? That must be past the trial, huh? That all went pretty smoothly. Well, practice makes perfect. You're in such good shape, huh? Funny I was as talented as you are. Huh? Did you hear that? Stories follow rules unfolding sinful patterns, for each should follow its own course. Once upon a time, there was a paper frog who wished he had a pair of wings. He prayed to the gods to tell him if he could jump higher than all the other frogs, he would have his wings. Long ago, there was the Princess Spencer set up a trial in the kingdom. She waited and waited, oh guardian, where art thou? The paper's talking. In this world, that's not really that weird. Another paper frog just like me, another useless champion squandered years in a pair of worthless withered wings. Mate, surely you can't be. I am an evaporated dewdrop, a pair of wings too weak for flight. Name Sibyllus is no longer one I fit to bear. It is a great honor to meet you, your highness, Princess Theory. It's an honor to meet you too, your highness. You, yet another stranger, another princess. So, by my guessing there, the champion and princess mentioned the story on the wall. They just look like two manuscripts. It is an honor to meet you both. You have resided in this cave for a long time now, so you should know why we are here. Your Highness, have you found the answer you were looking for? Where's the guardian we are looking for? Great champion, where's that princess that was Paper Frogs are supposed to sing? You should go back. There are no answers here. Only questions after question. No river waits and the lotus leaves do not exist for us. The pawn has never seen victory's laurel nor a princess. To always follow rules and follow cynical patterns. Such a few expectations when the cycle end. Keep waiting, there are no answers here. Only questions after question. The pen that wrote these words is not alighted back upon the page. Yet the ink of fate has long dried up. Neither the guardian nor the period that marks the end shall appear. For his heart always been until now. But each will follow its own course. Nice destinies inexplicable hope. One with the path ahead reveal itself. We might as well said nothing. Whatever it is, does it sound too promising? Huh? But why? No river waits. The lotus leaves do not exist for us. That makes it sound like raising rings on pong is already. Neither guardian or the period that marks the end shall appear. Anyway, we shouldn't jump to conclusions too soon. We haven't even completed the trial yet. Alright, giving up before the contest ever as even ended seems like bad etiquette indeed. Let's take care of the trials first. Yeah, let's stay positive. Maybe there's a pleasant surprise waiting for us. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like passed all the trials, right? Nothing seems to have happened. I brought the relic, but hasn't reacted at all. I really meant to just keep waiting here, but exactly what are we waiting for? It's not like some kind of god's gonna suddenly swoop down and tell us what to do, is it? What we are willing to do is wait, all we can do is wait. Meaning lies in waiting, the future lies unknown. When did they appear and it says that we wait like that, what are we waiting for? Perhaps they do not know either, which is why they've been waiting all this time. We are echoes with nowhere to return, existence that do not exist. Unfinished chapters of blank paper, as are you. Together, let's go back to where we belong. Stories follow rules, unfolding cynical battles, each follow its own course. Hey, your pals on paper, why do you keep telling us to wait? Your Highness, waiting will get us nowhere. Haha, so that's it. I knew I was in the wrong place. Your Highness, Princess Yuri, I have my answers. The rest of you, it is time for us to part ways. Thank you all for everything you have done. Now it's clear to me that the answer lies not in the cave of eerie murmurs. When I first arrived, I was afraid I would have to pay a heavy price to find a way to save the kingdom here. In the end, the cave of eerie murmurs hold nothing more than about old manuscripts deceiving themselves by waiting. It is a great relief to know that hope still lies elsewhere. The future lies unknown, meaning lies in waiting. No, your highness, meaning lies in the unknown. Waiting leads only to waiting, as most sir will not save the kingdom using such a method. If the guardian does not come, I will go in search of them. If I cannot find in my kingdom, I will search the rest of the world instead. If they are not to be found in this world, I shall keep searching beyond it. Even my kingdom's destined to fall, I wish to finish its final moments, when its ending is written. Such blindness, such impetuosity, such frivolity, such ignorance, such superficiality, such impatience. Say what you will, but you yourself supposed to always follow rules unfolding cynical matters, but each should follow its own course. If your path lies here in endless waiting, then mine lies instead on the road ahead. Can I say something? If you went to DMSL, I would like to go along with you, with your highness too. Well, someone seems very motivated all of a sudden. After all, if I could help your highness find your god, it could also be interpreted as saving the princess. I am the champion rings upon. Even if I do it from rings upon, I must continue to fulfill my duty. If you are willing to help, then on behalf of the entire kingdom of Breeze and Bells, I thank you. This is most alright. I will of course still have to ask the committee's opinion, especially Harlow and his stamp, as you know. How it seems to cause trouble. I believe in you, our champion of champions. Very so, what's... Oh, your highness, the relic next to you. It's lighting up. Away, we've got a gratuitous crystal. Come back, St. Quartz. You'll start fine just like that, huh? How come the relic suddenly lights up? But that's what each should follow its own course meant. Your highness seems to have figured something out. That Paimon hasn't. Sounds to me like it's saying we first need to find a lotus leaf of our own and drift. So the kind back home again and prove our courage while we're coming first, just like you did in the past. Did I? Thank you, your highness. No kind highness, I believe will approve of us how. Your highness, it's a highness. Hello. Okay, highness flying along with a bunch of people and frogs. Do you think she found the guardian? Look, our relic's shining up ahead. Our guardian is coming. That's wonderful news. We can finally fly around without having to worry. Hope lies ahead, our future lies outside, meaning lies beyond the end of the center. Courage lies in dialogue, survive and return, meaning in seeking. Hey, isn't that our chairman? Hey, Pharaohbirds. Pharaohbird is flying. He's incredible. Look over here, Mr. Chairman. Give us a wave of your champion feet. I had a good fellow's blushing. Let's not embarrassing him any longer. Bon for your birds. Oh, so that's what happened. Fascinating. Stories follow rules and follow cynical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Farewell, may all of you find your own way forward. Farewell. Good tavern. Ow, my legs is still on the ground. I can barely feel it anymore. How far over your feet are still firmly on the ground, Mr. Champion? Those princesses from the past, they seem to have left too. I hope that they'll never return to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs. Seems our trip to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs wasn't for nothing at all. Nothing after all. With the relic lit up, let's hope for your kindness kingdoms again. It's indeed so. The fact that the relic has lit up means that it has found a guardian worthy of acknowledgement. It seems the guardian that the relic was looking for was not a following warrior in the usual sense. A true guardian is worthy of acknowledging is one who always follows the heart, someone who pushes forward relentlessly in spite of their fear. It turns out that this relic that we've been treating like the problem was actually the answer all along. Those manuscripts that were waiting in the cave, they've been waiting for the path to appear, waiting on a sign. But waiting leads only to more waiting. No one can find a solution to a problem simply by searching within the problem itself. Now you won't, you wouldn't be able to pick a leaf from a tree if you were standing on the leaf itself. Yeah, sounds complicated. I'm not feeling dizzy now. Anyway, now that we're acknowledged by the relic's guardians, your highness and Mr. Valbuwafo. So now the relic is lit up and we found our guardian. Does that mean that the problem is solved behind us? Well, I could say that, but I still haven't managed to figure out exactly why it lit up. Okay, so Bon and Sufaja will be doing some more research for me. Oh, now that the guardian's been chosen, does that mean the relic trial has lost its meaning too? I'd be ashamed to tear it all down. No, we'll keep the trial in place, but it will now be used to train guardians rather than to choose them. The very flying squirrel were to become a guardian someday, then no matter what they could this kind of Breeze and Bell face, we could overcome them together. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's a pity that the relic refused to light up sooner, and that's the Bon and Sufash stood in my way. Now that I've been acknowledged by the relic, I shall do whatever I wish. That's why you're the princess, your highness. No, Her Highness Aisha should now be guardian princess of the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells. So, your highness, will it be alright if I took part of the training in your kingdom? Yeah, surely up for anything now, huh? You know, did you hear that sound just now? That voice I was speaking. The trial that you must face, Princess Simus, and fulfill your calling. Whose voice was it? It's the same as the voice of the manuscript that claims to be Sibylla's in the Cave of Eerie Moon. The great champion himself doesn't actually believe that I can fulfill Rainsong's palm calling. But Princess Simus doesn't need me to save her. If anything, I'm the one who needs her help. But you told him you could do it? No, I didn't. Or rather, you had no intention of hearing my opinion anyway. But see how it is for the calling of Rainsong palm, what choice I have? If say you would like to undergo the trial, then of course you're welcome to. How could it be more delighted to hear that the champion of Rainsong palm is willing to serve in my kingdom? Besides, I have plans to travel far away in the future. I was actually about to invite you to come along with me. After all, there are bound to be places in this world where the wind doesn't blow when that time comes. That's around those champion legs of yours. Really? Then I'll try my best not to make any mistakes, but I've never tried jumping with anyone riding my back before. Then you have to train harder from now on. And to the two of you, thank you for all the help you've given me and my kingdom. Well, there's still so many mysteries yet to be solved. Why do we need to find a guardian? Why would a kingdom fall into decay by itself? And why would Rainsong Pond have such a calling? Well, at least the kingdom has been saved, so now I'll have more time to contemplate these questions. Now, Traveler, don't you think those manuscripts in the Cave of Eerie seems to be related to the story we've heard before? The goddess of fate who used ink to compose her stories. Do you know something about all this? That's a long, complicated. Well, actually, it's not that long, complicated story. Hmm. Who? 30 miles more.
I'll keep this close. Hey! Everyone hold hands!
Guess I'm done here for a bit.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, her pixie companion, and the forest fairy. I didn't know you were already here. Oh, merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning? Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train?
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Oh, breakfast.
Yeah, that's Layla.
Did one of you just say something?
Not me.
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train.
Is that one? Oh, Kirara.
Fish. Chicken drumsticks.
That makes sense. That is not mentioned.
Oh, gotcha. Oh. What's Kirara doing here?
Eating her own tail, apparently.
Is she a friend of yours? Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first. So noisy. Is it morning already?
Got meowing.
Oh, morning. Huh? Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream? It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too. Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I had gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. Ah, I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara? She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komanie Express. Huh, nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy? Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara! Yeah, I know. It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before. That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
That's a Nekomat. That's a Nekomat in boots.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something, but I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled, so I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption, but this, Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I tried to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey, Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Uh, 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 uh.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way, too! Hey!
And now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are. Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel. The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate. Want us to come with you? It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold-level courier of the Komania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
They say Kira.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai. Hey, are you guys already finished with everything in the Metropole? No need to prioritize me. There's just this place I really want to go check out. Feel free to get back to me once you've got everything sorted out.
I'll be right back.
Sure. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. The show begins! Here! For you! Everyone hold hands! Shower me with positions! Yeah.
Wish I can zoom in the minimap with control.
Right. I see everything.
A reward on the road.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Over there! Somebody needs our help!
Help me! Help! Oh, Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing? You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
A reward on the road.
Hmm.
Whoa, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds, O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest, O hero, who, huh?
Yeah.
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name!
Mercy, Your Majesty, please forgive our transgression.
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler, and her trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
All right, the welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, I'm most grateful for you.
Oh, come on, I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it! You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city." A similar thing happened to me. Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake. Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it. That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit. Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy. Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia? Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored. Okay. Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the Goddess of Prophecy yet? You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action. Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the Metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again. like they're trapped in some kind of loop. If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place? That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky, plus there's a bunch of monsters in the city. Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic? Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: "Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky."
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection. But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it? No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution. Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves, but...
Want to make that choice so I want to consider it.
Exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city.
Yeah, let's go with the royal. Have you ever been with Neo Moons?
Not gonna lie, your majesty is definitely growing on me.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need to ask us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible. Ah, great. As the King of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Hey.
I'll keep this close. Is this an answer from this world?
We may leave at any time.
There are still so many.
Is this an answer from this world? A reward on the road.
Oops. I meant to press 10 roll, but...
I'm Kiara, a courier for Inazuma's Komani Express. Rest assured, there's no destination I can't deliver to. Uh-huh. My tails? Oh, I have them because I'm a yokai. Nekomata, to be specific.
Well, and I got my... There's Kirara. Let's have a look. So 11. That should be around. So it's not updated yet, so most likely by...
Is this an answer from this world? Really? Really? That's a little thing now. Let's have a look. Instructor. Instruction set.
Hmm. Instructor. Yeah, policy sets are a pain in the butt. Yes, I understand why. I actually could take the deep wood set actually.
Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Whoa! I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
This would be good for the night.